we're going to start with some gentle shaking and some wiggling of the fingers. A little bit more shaking. Let's take the shoulders going up as far as they're happy to, and then down, reaching for the floor with those fingertips, and up and down. This time we're going up and back and down, so you're feeling the chest opening up again, and back and down, opening and closing with the hands. Feel the stretch as the fingers open, and we're going to make it into like stars in the sky, but you can choose where you put those stars. Lovely. A couple of rolls forward with the shoulders, and then unscrewing some light bulbs, so you're twisting those wrists. Wiggle our thumbs and the fingers in turn. This time thumb to each finger in turn. That's it, well done. Carry on, but drop the wrist a bit so you get a better stretch down the back of your wrist. Let's do some circles at the wrist. Don't worry if your hands don't do quite the same as mine, just do the best approximation. Include the elbows and back the other way. And then we're going to do some pushing forwards to really stretch out to the end of those fingertips. We'll do that again. And to the side. And down towards the floor. Some wrist curls. Matter how you do this. And then we're going to take a circle going out and up and down in front. The hands going out towards the side, back in and out, and then up in our circle and down. Lovely, well done. Let's do our flow. Now I'm going to do it standing first in part 2. You will see it done sitting down, so if standing isn't your thing too much, then look at part 2 and you can do it sitting down twice, no problem. I'll put the music on and I'll explain as we go what to do. So this is all about pumping the major lymph nodes. We're going to start with a breath of joy, lifting our shoulders, lifting our hands a bit, then turning the hands as if going down 2 panes of glass. That's it, you'll probably feel a stretch here. And again, as we take our hands up, we lift our shoulders up, and as we take our hands down, our shoulder blades come down too. Once more. This is all smooth and flowing. Then we're going to think a bit like a butterfly. Curve the very top of the back, take the back of the hands together, and when they reach each other, turn them the other way up so the palms face the ceiling and the hands go back out again. repeat it again another twice. That's it, well done. Now we give the hands a rest and we move our neck, taking the chin slowly down towards the chest. Slowly back up. Then we're going to take one ear towards one shoulder, trying to keep the nose pointed forwards and trying not to move the shoulders. Let's take it back up and go down towards our chest, tucking in our chin again. And up. Then the other ear towards the other shoulder. Now you might not feel you go very far, and don't worry about that. The more you do it, the easier movement we'll get. So let's just take our chin back down towards our chest again. This is all the different movements of the neck, and this time we're going to look towards one shoulder, still keeping the shoulders still, and back, down and up. And look towards the other side, and back to the centre, and down and up to finish this little bit. Then if we think of Popeye, a strong person, I'm going to take my hand out towards the side, bring it into my shoulder, bring my elbow to the front, unfold, I think of like a flower opening up, and then a little lean forward, bring the hand back to the shoulder as a fist, and then down again. We'll do that on the other side, so hand out to the side towards the shoulder as a fist, elbow forward, unfold with a little lean if you want to, hand back into the shoulder as a fist, and down. Lovely. Now a side bend. You can either just stretch one hand down like this, or you can take a hand over a head if that's what you're happy to. Depends on your body. We only need to do one each side, and then one the other side. And it could be that the shoulders are both a bit different. That's quite usual for bodies. Bring a hand up, and with resistance I'm going to push towards the other side, trying to keep my shoulder down. Turn the hand over and pull back like I'm pulling on a tug of war, and push. This is like somebody's trying to stop me every step of the way. And bring the hand back. That's lovely. One more push. Pull it back, and then push it back down again. And we're going to do the same on the other hand. Bring it up and push it across, then pull it back and push, pull it back, and once more push, push it down. We're going to lift a foot and put it down in front. Move the body weight forward onto that foot. Lift those toes up, point them down a bit, and foot down. And the same on the other foot. Doesn't really matter which foot you start with. Pull those toes up. Point the toes a bit and foot down. We're going to do it another twice on each side. That's lovely, well done. Last one on this foot. So this is all about pumping that lymphatic fluid up the legs now. From the foot up towards the knee. And then this is from the knee up towards the thigh and beyond. So I'm going to take one knee across to the other, squeezing these unguenal nodes and let it open up so the liquid can go through, and then squeeze again and open, and once more and open, and then we'll do it on the other side. So I'm squeezing this side in the unguenal nodes and opening, and squeeze and open. Take that knee across once more and back. Lovely. We're going to do our breath of joy again, just once this time, lifting the shoulders and the hands, taking the hands as if down 2 panes of glass. And then I'm going to slowly lift my hands up as if they're as light as feathers, give a little push and let my hands float down again. And it might be that your hands don't go up that far. That's okay, it's something you can work towards. And as those who've been doing the class with me for a while know that if you have one dodgy shoulder, it could be that one hand goes higher than the other. And that's alright too. Just do what you can do at the time. Nearly there. We're going to do one more breath of joy, lifting those shoulders and the hands. And this time, as the hands come down, bring the head down, tuck that chin in, and feel the stretch down the back of your shoulders, neck, top of spine. Okay, well done, that's the flow completed. So time to warm up the lower half of our body with some music. And we're going to lift a heel and a heel, down and down. Again, lift, lift, down, down. Again. This time the toes coming up and down and down. Up, up, down, down. Once more. We're going to lift the whole leg up. Remember to keep the tummy muscles in and down. Other leg. Once more. And this time we're going to take the foot out and bring it up and back. So stretching out the leg, bringing the foot up. And this time I'm going to push with my foot out and down. Just be careful to hold that tummy in. If any of these you can't do, just adapt the move to something that you can. Let's draw some circles on the floor. Start off small and then you can get it a bit bigger if you want to. Think of knees, think of hips. Just make sure you're not making anything more painful. Other side, small circle. And then you can make it bigger if you want to. I'm going the other way round this time. So starting small. And this one small and bigger. I'm going to reach as if I was taking things off different height shelves to give my back a bit of a stretch. Sliding the leg out to the side a bit. You can lift it if you can't do a slide with your floor covering, sorry. So let's do some circles at the ankles. And back the other way. And we're going to do the other one. And back the other way. Now I'm going to push down through my knees into the floor as if I'm going to stand up, but I'm not actually going to stand very much. I just want to strengthen these muscles. So it looks a bit like this. Now, if this is something that you can't do, you could slowly lift up one leg, then the other, still using the muscles, but just not quite as hard. I'll do one more. Okay, now our pelvic floor work, we're going to squeeze in at the front as if to stop wee, squeeze at the back as if to stop poo, as if we're going up in a little lift is how they taught me when I was having a baby, and then we're going to relax it. So ready to squeeze the front, squeeze the back and lift, keep it contracted, that's good, and relax. Slowly, slowly down. Then squeeze and squeeze and lift. Keep that contracted a little bit longer and slowly relax those muscles. We're doing really well. We'll do another couple. So going squeeze and squeeze. Hold it, hold it. Hold it, lovely, and slowly relax. And then squeeze and squeeze and hold and relax. And then we're going to do 5 quick squeeze and relaxes. Are you ready? Squeeze, relax. Squeeze, relax. Squeeze, relax, squeeze, relax, squeeze, relax. Well done, that's your pelvic floor exercises. And I think we'll just do a little bit of gentle marching to finish. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer all over the body now.